Hello and welcome back to another one of my videos. Now, in this week's video, as you probably saw from the title, the thumbnail, the whatever, we're going to be reading romance books for a week. Now, as of filming this, it is Monday the 17th of June. And I think we're going to do it from Monday to Friday. And just because that's like a nice little transition. Now, I have already started King of Sloth. I started this 2 days ago, I think, and I am gonna try and finish it today since I've got only about like 50 something pages left, and then I'll give my little review and we'll see what I'm gonna read next, because I need a romance detox after all the fantasy dystopian books I've been reading. I read my favorite series. I read the whole Throne Glass series. I need a romance book detox. Currently, I am, like I said, like 60 pages from the end, and I let's see the percentage. I'm 85% through the book, chapter 42. I'm enjoying it. I don't think it's my favorite Ana Huang book. But it's not my least. I don't know. I have mixed feelings about this one because I'm enjoying myself, but it's not my favorite at all. It's nowhere near my favorite. It's just like a book, and that may be, my opinion may be skewed because I just finished Throne Glass, my favorite series of all time, reading it. So that my opinion may be a little skewed, but I'm still enjoying myself. I think right now it's sitting about maybe 3.5 stars. I love Sloane. The third act wasn't as bad as I was expecting it to be, because usually her third acts are terrible for me to read. I hate reading them because, I don't know, a lot of them are third act breakups, and I can't deal with that. And they're so dramatic for no reason. But it's fine. We move on. So I'm gonna finish this, and I'll update later today. I think I'm gonna be all the books I'm gonna be reading are 100% gonna be on Kindle Unlimited, because a bunch of good romance books I haven't read yet are on Kindle. Well, good. I don't know if they're good. Popular romance books that I haven't read are on Kindle Unlimited, and I have been wanting to get to them. But Love Unwritten comes out tomorrow, and I just realized that I have like on my little calendar app. So if it comes out and if it's immediately on Kindle Unlimited, I think we're gonna read it. But if it doesn't, then you know what? No. Okay. Plan of action. I'm gonna stop my rambling with the plan of action. We're gonna read King of Sloth today. I'm gonna get through it quite fast because I read it quite fast. Like, it goes, and we have driving day today, so we will be on the road driving. And then I'm gonna start, I think, an Elsie Silver book. I don't remember the name. Flawless. The first book in the Chestnut Spring series, because I've been wanting to read that. I've heard amazing things about it. We're gonna read the first book there. And then we are going to see if Love Unwritten, the second book in the the book that follows Love Redesigned, if it's on Kindle Unlimited. If it is, we're going to read that. If it's not, we're going to, I think, continue with the Chestnut Spring series. So that's it. I'm going to finish King of Sloth now, and I think I'll update maybe a couple hours after I finish it and when I start Flawless. That's it. I'll see you then. That's our plan of action. Right, I'm back. So, did I do as much reading as I wanted to? No, but I did finish King of Sloth, and I have started Flawless. I thought I was gonna be reading much more today because we had quite a long drive ahead of us. We did a lot of driving, so I was like, oh, I'm gonna get so much reading done, and I ended up finishing King of Sloth, and then turning Spotify on, putting my headphones on, and just listening to music and looking out the window and having my Eras Tour pop star moment, like we all do. So I don't read much, but I started Flawless. Here she is in all her glory. Now I am, I think, 10% through. Oh no, I'm 11% through. Wow, look at that. And I'm 38 pages in. So far, we don't know much about characters. We don't know much about what's happening, but we do know what's going to happen for, like, the rest of the book, and what's probably going to be why these people are falling in love. So what I've gathered, I tend to not look up tropes while before reading. And, like, unless I see them, then I'm like, alright, I saw it, too bad. But if I didn't see tropes, then I'm fine with that, because a lot of time tropes, give stuff away. Like, for example, the whole enemies to lovers thing. I am a huge enemies to lovers girly. I do that. But in some books, I feel like it's just best to go in blind. Because, like, if it's proper enemies to lovers, like, I mean proper, I don't mean enemies to lovers, because they were enemies, I guess, a bit, but not really, and you could kind of see where it was going. Just from what I've gathered, this is obviously cowboy romance. That's like the whole series. Everyone's a cowboy. I think I've read like 2 cowboy romances before, and that was Done and Dusted and Swift and Saddled by Lila Sage. And that it's forced proximity, because he's ruined his reputation by having this one video come out about him. So his boss, no, not his boss, his PR manager, that, I don't get into technical stuff like that. I don't understand what's going on. But that dude, his PR management person, he got his daughter, so that's where the, like, little forbidden romance comes in. And he got her to babysit him, because she basically wants to get into this field of stuff. So he's like, you know what? I'll send you here. I trust you. Make sure he doesn't cause stuff, because this is literally, he is gonna end his whole career if he keeps going down the road. So she's like, alright, I gotta prove myself to my dad. And that's where the forced proximity is gonna come in. They're gonna be living in the same house, from what I've read so far. I love Summer's relationship with her dad. I love their, like, jokey bantery stuff. It's very funny. It's very funny, even though I'm literally 4 chapters in. So, I literally went on a tangent about Flawless and did not say a single thing about King of Sloth. So, review. It got 3.75 stars, and it's, I think, one of my least favourite Anna Huang books. Not that I didn't enjoy it, I enjoyed it so much, I had a really fun time, but I just didn't connect to it. Because a lot of Anna Huang books, I am devouring the book. I, like, literally cannot put it down. I love the main characters. I am in love with the story. I'm in love with everything about the book. And in King of Sloth, it was kind of like, yeah, Sloane's nice. I like Sloane. I like Xavier. So I just wasn't that invested. I'm gonna continue on, and I'll update when I'm 50% through, and hopefully enjoying it. Hopefully, we'll see. We will see. Hello, it is officially Tuesday, the 18th. So, first of all, Love Unwritten came out, and I checked to see if it was on Kindle Unlimited, and it is. So, after we finish reading Flawless, we're gonna move on to Love Unwritten, which I should probably read quite quickly. Because I think I read Love Redesigned in about, like, 2 days? I read it really quickly, that's all I remember. Now, moving on to Flawless, I am about 50% through, 45% through to be exact. I'm on chapter 16 and page 177, and I'm having a fun time. It's just like a nice little read. Not too much is going on. I don't know, I'm not that connected to the characters, but you know what, it's fine. It's okay. I've also heard that this one's like the worst book in the series, so hopefully that's the case, because I don't know. I feel like it will probably get, if it keeps going the way it's going, then it'll probably get about maybe a 4 stars at most, but probably like about 3.5. But we'll see. I'm not like completely 50% in. I think I might try and finish this book today. First of all, Willa is an absolute mood. She's the funniest character in this book so far. She's my favorite, even though like literally all we see of her is a few lines of her being on the phone to Summer and like little text messages, which I actually love that. I love how there's at the start of each like chapter, I'm gonna put this quite far away so I don't spoil anything. There's just little like text messages, It's fun. The romance is like, well, the like liking of each other is starting up a little bit. It's heating up. I like the banter. The banter isn't bad. The banter is quite fun. But I don't know. I was expecting, since it was like immediately put up that forced proximity and all that, I was expecting them to have banter, like way more banter, and just not like each other a bunch more. But they obviously had to have gotten a truce with each other, and banter isn't bantering as much as banter could banter. You know? I'll see you. I'll see you. I'm back. So I finished Flawless, and let's just say it wasn't flawless. It had a lot of flaws. I did not like the main characters. They're not bad main characters. I just did not like them, especially Rhett, and especially towards the end. He was just so annoying. He acted like a 3-year-old. I didn't connect to them. I don't know. I just found them a bit pointless. My favorite character in the whole entire book was Kip. Kip and Willa. The actual normal characters, normalest people in that damn book. So I got 3 stars. I think it's like, yeah, 3 stars. I'm gonna continue on with the series because the next book is Willa's book. Because when I got to the end, obviously it says like, fall in love with Kate and Willa. So I'm gonna read the next book definitely because I love Willa and I want to see her. So hopefully I will like the book. But yeah, I really hope I enjoyed the second book in the series much more than I did the first, because the first got, like I said, 3 stars, and that's like quite a low ranking for me. I usually rank books like, my average I think is like 4 stars, because I just know my book taste. So like I read what I know I'll like. Anyway, Love Unwritten. This came out, like I said, yesterday of the day I'm filming this. So I'm gonna try and read it. It's 600 pages long. It's over 600 pages long. So I'm scared, because why does a romance book need to be that long? But yeah, I'm very excited because I know who the male MMC is, because he was mentioned in Love Redesigned. So I'm excited to see more of him and his child, because the child was the star of the show, really. Yeah, so that's it. I'll go read. I'll update when I'm 50% through with some thoughts, feelings, and what I'll probably give it. And yeah, that's it. Very excited. I'm just really excited. Really, really excited. So I'll see you then. Right. Hello. So I'm officially 50% in to Love Unwritten, and I'm having 10 times more fun than I was during what's the name, Flawless. 10 times more fun. I can already feel that this is probably gonna be a 5-star book, or if it's not 5, then a 4.75, because I'm loving it. I'm having so much fun. I love Nico, I love Raphael, and I love Ellie. They're all amazing. The scenes are so cute in this, like, even though they're not meant to be, because obviously they're not together yet. And I'm very scared for the next 50 pages? No, 50% of this book, because it's like 300 pages. So a lot is probably gonna happen. Again, Nico is my favorite wingman. Wingman, amazing. He's wonderful. I love the whole little scene where he just basically tattled on his dad. He got up and went to Elliot and was like, "Do you like my dad? Because he likes you." And he's like, "No, I'd never said that. I said she's pretty." And I don't know, the banter between them is so funny. It's hilarious. I'm having, again, like I've said this like 5 times now, I'm having a fun time, an extremely fun time. Oh, there was this little scene where, I don't know, I probably can't find it, but it was where they were at Nico's birthday and everything went down, and Nico was like, "Dad, don't act like a 5-year-old." Meanwhile, he's just turned 9. I mean, the irony of that, and he was doing the same thing like 5 seconds ago. The irony of that is hilarious. Um, I really enjoyed the like reading the bonding moments between Raphael and Nico, because I don't know, they're cute. Because obviously we started the book off and they didn't have the strongest of relationships. Obviously they loved each other, but they didn't have the strongest of relationships, and that's kind of flirting. And I'm having such a fun time reading about it. Again, I'm petrified because there's some things that I know there's things I know there's more mention of, and seeing like Raphael's point of view and some of the things he says, he's gonna, like, obviously when Ellie and Raphael get together, there is going to be mention of that. They're going to talk about it. Well, obviously they should talk about it. If they don't, then I'll be a bit like iffy on that, because it's like, those are real life problems, dude. You gotta talk them out, even though you're fake people. I don't make the rules. But on that note, also, trigger warnings should be looked up. They are on Lauren Asher's website, I think laurenasher.com. And she has just a list of trigger warnings. I've not gotten to like many triggering parts, but the other day, or like 2 days ago, Lauren Asher did say on her story, like, check trigger warnings. But yeah, I'm loving this book so much. I've literally read 200 pages of it yesterday. I got to over page 200 yesterday. So I'm probably going to finish it tomorrow, which is perfect, because tomorrow is Friday, so it's our last day of the readathon, of the reading romance books for a week, which because of Flawless, this didn't go, like, on for as long as I thought it would, because I was certain that there was going to be, like, 3 books at least in this, but because of Flawless, and that took me, like, 3 days to read, when usually a book like that would take me, like, 1 or 2 days, and I'd be able to start like half a book after it, because I'm a really fast reader. Literally takes me forever because I did not want to pick that book up. So that's it. I'll see you once I finish the book, or once I'm like at the third act conflict or something like that. I'm not ready for the third act conflict because I have a feeling, I don't know, it's somewhere in my gut, that it's going to be a third act breakup, and I hate third act breakups, because is there really a need? Most of the time, they don't even need to break up. They just need to have one conversation, like a half-hour conversation, and then all your problems are solved. All of them. And eventually, if the problem gets that bad, just stay in separate rooms for a while. Don't immediately break up, because most of the time they're already in a committed relationship, and they're already like lovey-dovey with each other and that. So yeah, that's like my only thing. I hate third act breakups. I'm a hater of them. Right. See ya. Bye. So we're officially at the end of this video. I have finished Love Unwritten. Now, this was amazing. This got 5 stars, so we're ending this video off on a good note, because the first 2 books weren't amazing. They were okay, but they were not amazing. But this was worth the over 600 pages that I needed to read. This was 100% worth it. It was amazing. It was fabulous. It was spectacular. I love everything about this. Everything. The third act conflict was perfection, because, like I've said in this video probably like 500 times already, I hate third act breakups. This did not have a third act breakup, and listen to this, they didn't spend a week or more than a week ignoring each other for some petty reason. What did they do? They had a bloody conversation. It fixed everything. So I'm very happy about that, because I hate when they're just petty for no reason. Like, have one conversation, say a sentence to each other, and your whole problem is fixed, because there is no problem to begin with. So yeah, I love it. I love Nico. Nico is one of the best, I think, child characters in this book. Lauren Asher writes amazing, like, children that sounds weird. But for example, Final Offer is, I think, my favorite. You know what? No, this is my favorite Lauren Asher book now. Final Offer is in second place, and I just realized that they're both about like people with children who get together. But that just tells you how good, how like well written those children are. Callie, amazing. Nico, amazing, wonderful, spectacular. Yeah, I'm very happy with how she writes them. And Cami, I think that's her name. Cami or Callie, one of the two. And she got mentioned in this book. There was a little mention of her. But yeah, I had so much fun reading this. This is such a good book. I'm very excited for the next book in the series because we got told who the next characters are, and we have not seen much of them. But I've seen quite a lot of the guy. Quite a bit of the guy. But yeah, I'm very excited. Again, Nico is such a good character. Like, amazing. He's wonderful. He's so sweet. And he's also, like, I don't know how to explain it. I, like, when I started reading this book and I just saw his character, I'm like, this is going to be the wingman for the whole relationship. Was he the wingman? Yes, he was the wingman. He made everything happen. Without him, we wouldn't be here. But yeah, I love this book. It's such a good book. Go read it. Go read Love Resigned. I don't know what else to say. This is just perfection. Perfection. The books that we read were King of Sloth, which got 3.5 or 7.5, I think. One of the two. And then Flawless, which got 3-star. And then we had my favorite of all, Love Unwritten, which got 5 stars. Amazing book. I did not expect myself to like it. I was like, I know I'm gonna like it because I like every Lauren Asher book I've read. But I didn't know I'd like it this much, and I'm so happy I read it when I did, and I'm so happy it was immediately on Kindle Unlimited because it was perfection. But yeah, that's it for this week's video. I'll see you next week with another video. Bye!